Sit down, Cora.
I'm just a miller's daughter. I earn a little extra here. Someone once told me to act like what you plan to be, so I try to be a little better than what I am.
That's... I wanted you to know me as me, not as...
Prince Jonathan.
With this ring made of straw. But I will come back in 2 weeks and turn this ring into gold. Well, I'll bring you a gold one. And I'll whisk you away to the castle as Princess Cora. Will you marry me?
Yes. Seeing as how we are essentially married, perhaps I could keep you company in your room. My love.
Word has spread that you are with child.
I am so sorry for the terrible trouble that this lie has brought upon you.
Gossip means nothing to me. I've pledged to marry you, dear Cora, and I will keep that pledge as long as I know I can trust you.
There is no baby. Only my love for you.
You only love yourself. The miller's daughter is a worthless liar.
Awful child.
Check her pockets.
No.
There's nothing left to say.
You deserve better than her lies.
Leopold! Don't let me go!
I promise. A more worthy wife will give you the child that you deserve. One that will be pure. Pure as snow.
Has the king really brought all these wealthy women here to vie to purchase his son? Poor Prince Henry.
You're very frank.
You're the prince. I'm a goose, aren't I?
I don't know. Let's find out. Can a goose waltz?
May I get in?
Your Majesty.
Did you think a stolen gown and pilfered mask would keep me from recognizing you? You carry the mill with you, miller's daughter.
You're selling off your own flesh and blood.
We need our gold, yes. We are still miles above your kind. What could you possibly have to offer us?
I can turn straw into gold and solve all your woes.
Really? I tell you what, my dear. Spend the night here locked in a tower full of straw, spin it into gold tomorrow, and you can marry the prince. Fail, and you die.
That's never gonna work. What a marvelous coincidence. It's spinning straw into gold. Just so happens to be something that I like to do. It's almost like fate.
No one can spin straw into anything, and no one can make it.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
You want to help me?
I want you to help me. And you will. Because the future is my gift.
What could you possibly get from me? My firstborn child.
Yeah, she is quite important.
She?
Yes, I see the future. Weren't you listening?
Teach me. Make it part of our deal.
You are a spicy one, aren't you? Oh, well, let's begin. Magic is about emotion. Summon up that moment you would have killed if you could. And that, dearie, is how magic is made.
Bloodlust.
I like the phrase. Let me help you.
They made me kneel. They made me apologize to a child. I realized no matter how good I was or how hard I worked, I was never going to be more than I am now. I want to make them bow. I want their necks to break from bending. Look, I did it. I'm going to live.
You're gonna do much more than that, dearie.
Just a miller's daughter.
So true. Here's your gold.
You've earned him.
How dare you? I'm a married woman.
Not yet. Wedding's tomorrow.
Well, then it's all right.
Love the dress.
Royal brides have to be Snow White.
Well, when you see the future, there is irony everywhere. What if I amended our contract? Instead of you owing me some random firstborn child, you owe me my child.
I can make that deal. It's the king. I want to show him his heart so he can see it as I crush it.
That is why I love you. Let's seal that promise.
This is not about love. It's about alliances. Love is weakness. That should make your choice easier. Run off with the evil imp you don't think anyone knows about in the name of love. Or stand next to my son with a crown on your head and citizens at your feet.
If the choice is love or power, then even having a heart is a liability. Don't you think?
Something's not right.
I'm not going with you. You see, I have a wedding to go to. My own.
Whose heart is in the box?
Mine. You told me not to let anything stop me until they're on their knees. My heart was stopping me.
We have a contract.
You changed the contract, Rumple. You only get your own child. And any baby I have, it won't be yours.
Tell me, daughter, what's her name?
Her name is Regina. For one day she will be queen.
Selena and I were just playing, and I opened it by accident. I wasn't trying to, I promise. If she's my sister, shouldn't we be a family?
Didn't you hear anything I said earlier? You can only depend on yourself.
She saved my life.
Do you know what'll happen if people find out about her? Everything I've been trying to do for you, a good marriage, a chance to be queen, it'll all be over. One day I hope you'll be strong enough to make decisions like this on your own. Until you are, I'll just have to make them for you.
No, Regina! No! Don't worry, Selena. We're sisters, and nothing can change that. I will find you, I promise.
Actually, you won't. Because you won't remember any of this ever happened. And she won't remember you either.
Your Majesty, oh, please forgive me. I just wanted to see.
How dare you? That's mine. Servants don't wear crowns.
Enough. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
No. I was talking to Snow. It doesn't matter whether one is a servant or royalty. Everyone in the kingdom deserves our love and respect.
But she took my tiara.
She apologized. We are all the same.
But I thought we were royals.
We are. But that doesn't make us better than anyone else. The upcoming ball, for instance. It's for you to honor them by showing them you will be a kind and benevolent leader when that time comes.
It's beautiful.
And it's heavier than it looks.
Your Majesty.
Mother!
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Come, there. I'm getting the doctor.
Your mother, the queen, is sick. Yes. And if you don't help her with magic, she'll die. You must promise to keep this a secret. No one must ever know. Yes. Yes, anything. This candle is infused with magic that can save your mother's life. But all magic, especially magic this powerful, comes with a price. What is it? In order for one to live, another must die. If you are to save a life, then you must lose one in return. You must hold this candle over the heart of your sacrifice and whisper their name. And when the candle is lit, that person's life will be traded for your mother's. I can't trade someone else's life for hers. And I'm afraid she will die.
It's over, my dear. It's time to let her go.
That outfit. I don't know how that fairy stands it. Poison looks good on you. And death is most certainly your color. My daughter doesn't love me the way yours does you. My daughter will be queen. And all yours will be left with is knowing how I felt. How it feels to be the miller's daughter. I'll turn Snow White's heart black as coal. That candle won't be her final test. And once I've darkened her soul, it won't just be you I've destroyed. It'll be your legacy.
She's becoming an old maid. All the other girls her age are married. I had such high hopes.
Lady, perhaps this saddle
I'm done riding for the day. And don't ever interrupt me and my mother again. Why do you always have to criticize me?
I'm not criticizing you. I'm helping you.
You know I don't like it when you use magic.
I'll stop using magic when you start being an obedient daughter.
Why can't I just be myself?
Oh, because you can be so much more if you just let me help you.
I don't care about status. Please, I'll be good.
Excellent. That's all I wanted to hear.
Daniel, I'm sorry I snapped at you.
You'll just have to find some way to make it up to me. Gina, tell her. She'll get over it. What can she do?
Have you not seen her magic? The real question is, what can she do?
True love is the most powerful magic of all. It can overcome anything.
Shh, someone's here.
Somebody help me!
Give me your hand! It's okay, dear. You're safe.
You saved my life.
Are you all right?
Yes, but I'll never ride again.
Nonsense. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. To get back on that horse as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Regina.
I'm Snow. Snow White.
We have a guest. He'll smile. We don't want to disappoint him.
Disappoint who?
The king.
The king? Why is the king coming?
Because you've finally done something right. That little girl you saved, it's the king's daughter.
Regina, this is Snow White's father.
No. It is I who should bow to you. You saved my daughter's life. There is no way to repay that debt. It is an honor to meet you.
Regina, dear, king's honored to meet you. Say something.
The honor is mine.
Quite lucky to have a mother who looks out for you. My dear Snow has many things, but a mother is not one of them.
I'm so sorry.
I have scoured the land looking for a wife. I've yet to find a woman of that interest in my daughter. Until now. Will you marry me, Regina?
Yes.
Daniel! Marry me.
Did you tell your mother?
No. And now I can never tell her. She won't understand. That girl I saved was the king's daughter. And now he's proposed to me. My mother accepted.
Life with a stable boy is a far cry from a life as queen.
Being queen means nothing. Daniel. All I care about is you.
And if I am to marry you, let's do this properly. Here.
Snow! Dear, what are you doing?
You said to get back on the horse and...
Snow, I can explain. Snow! Snow!
It's time for your writing lesson. Oh, I thought you'd be happy. I arranged for you to have more time with Rocinante.
Of course. Thank you. I'll send the stable boy for my saddle right away. You made sure I'd be in the pastures when Snow rode past.
Your father, the king, is a lonely man. But have faith. Someday his wanderings will end.
You had to make sure when I met Snow White, her father would be searching for a new queen.
Help me!